his own. Not willing to give in yet. Okay. You see that Jushin Liger became Kishun Liger versus Minoru Suzuki? I don't know what you mean by that. That sounds like a pun. Gracious invitation. Beautiful. You are going to be my new marshal. He was 21 skill, this guy. Okay. And organize the army. Keep my costs as low as possible. Here we go. We're at 100. End the war. What is this? Often obsessed with his looks. He can become groomed or chance of becoming ambitious. I actually might want him to inherit, and I care more about ambitious. Yeah. There we go. We took some land? Right, they became vassalized to us, didn't they? No? Yes? What did we get there? Because I know that was a weird war type. I'm not entirely sure what we got there. Smolensk should have become ours because... No? Offer vassalization? No. Well, that was a crap war. You liberated them. Right, yeah, and I forget they gained independence out of that. Is his evil after ego? Oh, okay. Alright. They defeated us, so go back. I want to point out that the description of that war said if we win that we vassalize someone, and we just didn't vassalize anyone, which sucks. Always keep studying. This event can lead to some good stuff. Siege is a pain in the ass. That actually lowers our threat, though, so I don't mind too much. It was an easy war, low cost. Where's our other retinue we had up here? There he is. Get back on our land. Just because it's not your vassal. Ah, it's if it's your vassal, it becomes your... Okay, got it. That's fine. I'm fine with that. We lowered our threat, which is actually very valuable to me. Okay, let's consider our next great work. So we are pretty close to the next level of Andromeda's Rock. I wouldn't mind a synagogue here. Really need to take care of this area. It's so annoying. I wouldn't mind a synagogue in Jerusalem. The Great Synagogue, 4,000 ducat upfront payment. Royal Palace could be cool. Magnificent Garden. We wanted to do the Garden of Damascus, didn't we? Because apparently it had some good upgrades. Let's do that next. The Garden of Damascus. Library in Alexandria. It would be appropriate. But the library is not actually a very good, great work. It's mostly about tech spread rather than tech generation. Our tech generation right now is really good. All right, can we sway the Holy Roman Emperor? We are diligent or proud. Ooh, he does not like if we're diligent, apparently, because he's provoked. I would rather use proud, make him happy. Do what you can live longer. Do what you can live longer. Full sentences. Remember, I'm saying so many things. You can us more book. You mean use more books with the library? Because if so, tempting, very tempting. If it means I can use more books at once, because I have a lot of books. Oh, fuck that. They're marching down there. Can great works be destroyed by enemies? Yes. However, it's very difficult. Ooh. Since Alexandria is so far from your capital, wouldn't it be good to increase the spread? No, because it spreads from whatever's next to it. Unless I manually bring things in to help with that. Keep researching the stars. We get that event all the time. Oh man, those raiders are obnoxious. Might need to start bringing up my levies here to deal with it. Hi, MBD. I will never understand why so many people say MBD. It's so confusing to me. Want to know how much I appreciate what you do? Awesome, on YouTube and on Twitch. I've actually introduced my brother to your content, and since he's really into strategy games, I'm not personally into them. But since it's you playing, I'll continue to watch. That's awesome, thank you. I hope that your brother enjoys, and that you enjoy, obviously. Who's my truce expiring with? Where are you? Who is this guy? Oh, some duke within that country. Whatever. Waiting for the day that I crack my neck and just die? Probably not gonna happen. Probably not. I'm gonna say now. Low likelihood. Okay, don't want to build a more retinue right now before I do the garden. The garden does take a long time, so maybe I should get a start on that first. Mah-Dry-Bread. I kind of like that. That's my evil alter ego. Oh my god. This is the 4th revolt that these guys have had in like a 30-minute span? This is insane. Go deal with them. Burn more yarrow. Yep. Understand so much. Conclude the research. Okay, get us a good bonus. There we go. There's one man who cracked his own neck and died. Yes, and I've never heard the end of really, really stupid things. It wasn't he cracked his neck and died. It was he cracked his neck by using his own hand and putting too much pressure down, and he had a stroke. And he's like quadriplegic or something. And like everyone's like, never crack your neck again. Literally one guy messed up his neck really bad, and it's like, that's ridiculous. Like, do you have any idea how many people crack their neck on a regular basis? And there's one news story in our lifetime of a guy having that happen. Like, you are more likely to die of a vending machine falling over than cracking your neck if you just aren't an idiot about it. You're fine. Someone gifted 10 subs. Hell yeah, someone gifted 10 subs right at the beginning. I know that Bob did. Bob Wolf Den. I'm literally wearing a Wolf Den shirt. Everyone go subscribe to the Wolf Den on YouTube. Esoteric knowledge, not actually very much. And we were already patient. We have such a respect lead on every other candidate that I should just take my money back. There, I'll take 800 of it back. And we're already the Magus. Okay. How close am I to my current sub goal? Let me check. We are only 10 people off of a sub goal I set today during the stream. My god. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate it. Watch the Shuckle video. Happy birthday. Thank you. I'm happy that you enjoyed. Okay, I don't have any more things to do here. Just the city shipyard, which I don't care about. We already have so many ships up in that area. Yeah, nothing urgent there. Just want to see if there's any urgent money type upgrades to upgrade. No. Okay, just making sure. I mean, there's more trade post related stuff, but slightly lower priority to me right now. Look at that prestige. Yeah, our prestige just passed 10k. We are quite prestigious. Some fucker just robbed our lab and we lost $1,000. Motherfucker. And some nettle. I don't know why he took that. But that's like a half a year income? Yeah. Jesus. Loving the challenge videos? Can't wait for more? Every single Saturday. New one every Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern time. Canadian or American dollars? What? Me getting robbed in the game? It's ducats. As you may know from Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Give me them ducats. Damn, I'm gonna give you an education in duty. It's just such a solid education. Subscribe to Bob of the Wolf Den, Wolf of the Wolf Den, says Ash. Why did we keep 1,000 gold in our lab? A very good question. That was just a county being converted. I think your rabbi succeeded. Oh, did I skip through something too fast? I often do. Oh yeah, it's Jewish now. It still has religious unrest, but it is Jewish now. Which is awesome. There we go. We can move him now. Is there any other place that we really desperately want to convert? I don't think we've had any really serious issues anywhere else with like a heretical stronghold. Like, are any of these places still a stronghold? Peasant unrest there, whatever. Plundered by savages, it happens. Yeah, I think we're kind of fine. Yeah, he can probably just go back to hunting apostates. Wouldn't conquering whoever is sending the raiders stop the raiders? Yeah, but it's a lot of countries. Is Damascus Jewish? That's a good question. It's Sunni. Wouldn't mind converting that. But I just put him on a different task. That's a good idea, though. We should convert the holy sites. It is already worth a lot because they're ruled by A, our country, and B, controlled by people who are Jewish. However, converting the populace, too, would be a good idea. Can we end the Tengiri revolts? We haven't had one in a little bit, actually. Write a theorem paper. Never a bad idea. Okay, Andromeda's Rock is very close to its next upgrade. That's a lot of money to drop on him. Advancement in medicine. Fuck it, do it. What percent are we on? We're 83.3% done getting to stage 2 for Andromeda's Rock, which is our lighthouse in Jaffa. Jewish Courtier. That event really shouldn't happen if you're already a Jewish country. It doesn't make any sense for it to be like, oh, why is this random Jewish courtier showing up? Like, of course he's moving to the country of the Jews. Like, it's the safest place to live. We've groomed an heir. Beautiful. See realm prosper? Sure. We might change that later. Bribe our wife. There we go. Okay, dutiful cleric, beautiful. Sword of God. It's a great name, isn't it? We are the Sword of God. Zvonimir, which I think is how you say that, but I'm not sure because I don't speak Croatian. Big Dick Sassarus is no longer your apprentice and has gained 2 learning, and I got some esoteric knowledge. Awesome. Greetings, MTV. Watch a lot of your YouTube videos. Awesome. Show the heir that you groomed? Sure. So I actually want to switch the heir right now because we had a temporary heir of Big Dick Sassarus, but we actually want to change it to one that has more of our bloodline. Sassarus only has the old city builder bloodline, but not the Jewish Reformation one, which is very powerful bloodline as well. Like, both of our bloodlines are incredible. So what I want to do is redesignate our heir to be, I believe it was our eldest son here, SN Hunter. Oh, Jesus. Thanks for the $100 donation, Commander Unnamed. It's motherfucking birthday, motherfuckers. Happy birthday, MDB. Thank you. I appreciate that. We'll get ourselves something nice for dinner tonight with that. Right. So he's a brilliant strategist, SN Hunter. Very talented in military affairs. He's well groomed. He's greedy, which is awesome. Honest, I'm fine with that. It's kind of neutral. Lightfoot leader, not bad. I'd rather like a siege expert, but you know, we'll take what we can get. And are you double bloodline? You are double bloodline. You've got both of the family bloodlines. I think you are a candidate for the heir. So SN Hunter. We are designating SN Hunter as our heir. There he is. Now he's very young, so he doesn't have much respect automatically. We need to really dump campaign funds. So we're going to put quite a bit on to give you some headroom to make sure that you do win the election when we die. Now, you're also an unmarried heir. I'm fine with Big Dick Sassarus staying as the regent for now. He's quite talented. I trust him as a regent if we have to be out of the country. I do want to prestige stack you a little bit, though, because you definitely are going to need the prestige to help with your respect. So right off the bat, I'm going to make you our apprentice. That'll get you in the Hermetic Society, help build some learning, because you have, like, no learning. You're really crap at it. So this will help you get some learning and get in the Hermetic Society so you can use a lot of our really good books. I'm also going to make you the High Judge, which is not good considering you have no learning, but whatever. It gets you prestige and it gets you a fat paycheck every month. Your dad just showed up with a giant pizza? Awesome, I hope it's a good pizza. I'm gonna invite him to go stargazing, get to know each other more. Cool. Might give him an opportunity to learn. And I don't need to bribe him. You know what? Safety. Bribe him. Make sure he likes us the most possible. Really secure the relationship. And we also want to get him a wife. Preferably one good in stewardship from within the country, so that she can help him with that. She's 34, a little old for him. 28's not bad, 17's not bad, but they're not even his religion. You know what? We could do that Imperial marriage. First of all, can we send him any boons? We can kowtow to the Emperor, but I don't know if I want to do that in my lifetime. So the current Chinese Emperor, they're in a golden age, so there's a lot of money going down the route. Open policy, good. He likes Jains. We don't have any. And he dislikes Christians. That's fine. We're not Christian. Ask for a boon. I think I want an Imperial marriage. I want SN. I want SN Hunter to have an Imperial marriage. It's only 1,000 grace, which is not bad considering we have over 3,000. Yet this gives us a peace treaty with China, which is beautiful. We can raise an honor guard if we need it, which we probably won't need. Grants us a little prestige, which is cool. And I'm fine with that grace cost. That's actually not a very bad grace cost. All right. Hey, it's me, Mr. C. Are those stats, Lightfoot, Siege bonus, etc., only when you're a commander? Yes. It's only when you're personally leading troops that is what you do with your, like, platoon or whatever, your flank. There we go. And we just sent a letter to China, and it was instant because technology is incredible. And the wedding will be in a few weeks' time. Beautiful. There we go. SN Hunter in the chat there. Not only are you the current heir, and you're quite talented at military affairs, but you're also going to have an Imperial Chinese marriage, which is pretty high honor. So you've got things going pretty heavily in your favor, which is awesome. Oh, let me fix something on my other menu here, on my other monitor here. Something's all messed up. Let me refresh that. So I can display things. Don't forget the Chinese guy who gives you shit tons of bonuses. Yeah, we've gotten him a couple times. Master engineers, and there's a few things you get. Bureaucrats are pretty good too. There we go. Current broadcast, I've gotten 438 new followers. Jesus Christ. We are 9 subs away from hitting another sub goal. Every time I hit these sub goals, I get more emotes. I'm gonna need to like create more emotes or something. I don't even know what to make at this point. Here we go. First YouTuber who lay money on the side of how much of you actually gets you. What? First who lay the money side of how much of you actually gets you. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Sorry. I don't know if I'm reading that right. A Fatima emote? Maybe? I don't know how I'd do that. I don't have a good picture for it. So that's the thing with my emotes. The reason my emotes are so good is because you guys just screen cap me reacting to goofy shit. And you guys have so much material to work with because I stream so much. Okay, this scholar, Grand Prince Svadmir, this is SN Hunter contacting us. Your invitation was a very pleasant surprise. He's agreeing to go stargazing with us. Of course he would. We have an amazing relationship with all the things I just gave him. Consumption has broken out near our capital, but we do have an amazing hospital. In fact, is our nearby hospital ready for more upgrades? Not quite. I could get more upgrades going in the nearby hospital zone. I wouldn't mind it. Got a fort there. Remember, MDB never learned how to read? That is an accurate meme. I learned how to read better than Sora, though. It is unbelievable how much she reads things wrong, and it is slightly hilarious. You explained how much money a view gets you on YouTube. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I tried to make that stuff, pretty public. And that's the thing, is it really depends on what videos you do and what the month is and like a lot of factors, and it changes a lot, so it's very hard to keep it consistent. Like my CPM, which is like the money you get per 1,000 views, went up drastically from video to video. Like it's very high on my Pokemon videos because they're considered safe to advertisers. And so they're worth a lot more than my average video where I say the fuck word a lot. All right, here we go. SN Hunter, you are now married. And we will now have a peace deal treaty with the Zhao Empire, which is the current Chinese empire, and it'll last 50 years or until the dynasty of that emperor ends, which is very unlikely. That rarely happens. So, okay, you're both 16, good, so you have a lot of time ahead of you. She's Mongol. I noticed that most of the Chinese empire have been culturally Mongol, which is interesting. She is Taoist, which increases her stewardship skill. It's a very good religion to be in this game. She's very talented and well-educated, so she'll impart half of those stats onto you, which is very good. She'll help bring your stats up a lot. She's a dutiful cleric, which is an okay education. Child of concubine, doesn't matter much. Attractive, a poet. Sympathy for Jewish religions, that's good because you're obviously Jewish, so it's good that she's okay with your religion. She's a theologian. She's temperate, stubborn, and erudite. These are really good traits, actually. Yeah, really good traits. And Chinese princess, which gives her a little bit more skill as well. Do I want to give her, like, I could make her a court tutor and she actually wouldn't be bad. I could make her convert, but I actually don't want to force her to convert because her religion gives her a good stewardship bonus. I will instead send her a gift and just make sure that she feels welcome and happy within the country because we want her to live a long time because she is very talented and she'll make a very good, not exactly queen because we are not a feudal, we're not a monarchy, but, she will have a government role. Oh. MDB, I believe the way you put it was a single $1 a month gets you more than watching 3 hours of your videos a day for a month. Yeah, like if you were to watch every video, like I do like 15 videos a week nowadays. If you watch every single video I do in an entire month, I would make more money if you just pledged $1 on Patreon and never watched my channel. That is worth more money. Which is crazy. And that's, you don't have ad block on, you watch every advertisement of my billion videos in 1 month. I will have made more money from you if you had pledged $1 on Patreon, and that's with Patreon taking like 10% of that $1, or 15% or whatever it is. Which is crazy to think. That is how little individual views are worth. That's why like people go for the most views they can get, because cumulatively it might add up to a good amount of money. Especially depending on the video. If the video is very advertiser friendly, then those views can be worth a lot more than on other videos, On my Let's Play videos, again, I say the fuck word a lot, and so it's worth very, very, very little money per 1,000 views. So like 1,000 views might be less than $1. Whereas on the Pokemon videos, 1,000 views might be a couple dollars. And you look at how many thousands of views you get, that's a lot. Now, some of that goes to YouTube, some of that goes to my network. A lot of that goes to tax, like it gets split up a lot of times, but it still equals out to a lot of money. So, there we go, the marriage went through, and I'm sending out my theorem paper as well. I try my best to help keep people educated on how YouTube works and everything, because a lot of YouTubers aren't willing to really publicly talk about it, and I've never really been shy about that. I think people are afraid of sounding like they're bragging or something. I just am not. I like to teach people things. And YouTube is a thing that a lot of people don't want to teach, so I teach it. Your wealth for the 10th of a penny each time we view. Oh, it's way less than a 10th of a penny. Like way, 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 way less. A single view is worth not even remotely close to a 10th of a penny. It's more than a 100th of, or it's less than a 100th of a penny. Because if you were to view me 100 times, that is like a few cents. And that's if you have no ad block turned on. Otherwise, it's just 0. Ad block removes any money I'd be getting from the view. That's why so many people try to appeal to young viewers, because they're less likely to have ad block and they're more likely to be watching on a phone, which has worse ad block on it. Carlin can be vassalized now? Maybe. Probably not. Oh no, they're in a war right now, so I can't even ask. They're defending against Lithuania. Right, some ports finished here. Let me check those. Oh, there's one. Oh no, this is the Temple Town, right? It was in here, wasn't it? That's the final port upgrade for those, is it? Yeah, okay, we'll hold off. Lithuania still exists? Apparently they got a county somewhere. I don't know where. Let me check.